Welcome to today's chess showdown. Like and subscribe to keep the content coming. This is a book move. The opening is called Queen's Pawn Game.
Pawn to d5.
Pawn to c4 is the best move.
This is a book move. The opening is called Queen's Pawn Game Symmetrical Variation.
Pawn to c4 is best. This offers a trade.
Pawn to e6 is best.
Knight to c3 is best. This develops a knight.
Pawn captures on c4 is excellent. This captures a free pawn. Pawn to c5 is best. This offers a trade.
Pawn to e4 is the best move.
Pawn to a6.
Pawn to a4.
Pawn to c5.
Bishop captures on c4 is best. This develops a bishop.
Knight to c6.
Kingside castle.
Bishop to e7 is best. This develops a bishop.
Pawn captures on c5 is excellent. This is a trade. Queen to c2 is best.
Queen captures on d1 is the best move.
Queen captures on d8 check.
King captures on d8 is best.
Bishop to d2 is good. This develops a bishop. Pawn to e4 is best.
Pawn to b6.
Rook from file f to d1 is excellent. By placing the rook on an open file, it controls important columns. Bishop to d3 is best.
King to e7 is the best move.
Knight to a2 is best.
Knight to a5 is excellent. This offers a trade. This attacks the bishop. Bishop to b7 is best. This defends a knight, and rook on c6 and e8. This develops a bishop. This fianchettos the bishop by putting it on a powerful diagonal.
Bishop captures on a5 is best. This is a trade.
Pawn captures on a5 is best.
Knight to e5 is best. This defends a bishop on c4.
Bishop to b7 is best. This defends a rook on e8. This develops a bishop. This fianchettos the bishop by putting it on a powerful diagonal.
Bishop to e2 is best.
Rook from file h to c8.
Knight to c4 is best. This defends a pawn on b12. This attacks the pawn.
Bishop to d5 is the best move.
Rook from file d to c1 is the best move.
Bishop captures on c4.
Bishop captures on c4 is best. This defends a pawn on b3.
Pawn to g5 is the best move.
Knight to c1 is best.
Bishop to b4 is best. This defends a pawn on a5.
King to f1 is excellent. Pawn to g3 is best.
Rook to a7 is excellent. This develops a rook. Bishop to d6 is best. This attacks the pawn.
Bishop to e2 is excellent. This defends a rook undone. Knight to d3 is best. This attacks the bishop.
Rook to c3 is excellent. Knight to c5 is best.
Rook to b1 is excellent. This develops a rook. By placing the rook on an open file, it controls important columns. Bishop to c4 is best.
Knight to c5 is best.
Bishop to c4.
Rook to d7 is excellent. This offers a trade. This attacks the rook. By placing the rook on an open file, it controls important columns. This move gains a tempo. Rook to c7 is best.
Knight to e2.
Rook captures on d1, check.
Rook captures on d1 is the best move.
Rook to c2 is the best move.
Pawn to g4 is the best move.
Rook to b2 is best. By placing the rook on an open file, it controls important columns.
Knight to c6 check is excellent. This creates a fork on bishop and king. Pawn to g4 is best.
King to f6.
Rook to d4 is excellent. Pawn to g4 is best.
Pawn to g5 is best.
Pawn to h4.
Pawn to h6 is the best move.
Pawn captures on g5 check is best. This is a trade.
King captures on g5.
Rook to f4 is the best move.
Knight to e4 is best. This defends a bishop on c3.
Pawn to f3 is an accuracy. This move leaves pieces vulnerable to a fork. A chance to attack a pawn with betrothed is missed. This permits the opponent to attack a piece. The opponent can play nd12+. Bishop to e2 is best. This defends a rook undone. This attacks the pawn.
Knight to d2 check is best. This creates a fork on king and bishop.
King to g1 is best.
King to h4 is best.
Rook to c1.
King to g3 is an accuracy. This move leaves bishop and pawn hanging on c3 and a6. This move leaves pieces vulnerable to a fork. This permits the opponent to attack a piece. The opponent can win a tempo. The opponent can play bd3. Knight captures on c4 is best. This is a trade. This captures a higher value piece.
Bishop to d3 is best. This creates a fork on pawn and pawn. This move gains a tempo.
Rook captures on b3 is best. This defends a bishop on c3. This captures a free pawn.
Bishop captures on a6 is best. This captures a free pawn.
Pawn to h5 is excellent. Knight to b1 is best. The game is over. Black wins.